Hello and welcome to Learn with Anna Ma'am. Today we are going to learn something which is nature and purpose of business. So this is specifically the first chapter of class 11. Students, in this chapter you will be able to learn about business. Before we start the chapter, we must know about what actually a business is. So, see students, business is basically the producing and selling of goods in the market for earning profit. What I told? Business is the process of production and selling of goods in the market to earn profit. See, whenever we start any business, we always start with a motive to earn profit. Okay, but how can we earn profit? What's the process, right? So if you are not selling something, if you are not producing something, how will you earn profit? How will someone give you money for doing nothing? So, for selling goods in the market, you have to produce it first, right? So, first we produce those goods or we, buy from somewhere and then we sell it in the market. And that is actually called a business. Ultimately, that leads us to earn profit. Our next point will be characteristics of business. What do you mean by characteristics? Characteristics is actually something related to that business, something related to that topic, that what are the features, what are the characters of that word, business, right? So, the characteristics of business are, number one, economic activity. See, any business involves economic activity because there is exchange of monetary value. You produce something, there you need some raw materials, you have to purchase it, and then after manufacturing, after producing, you have to sell it in the market, right? So after that you are receiving some money in exchange of goods. So it actually involves economic activity. Next one is production and procurement. As I already told you, we cannot earn profit, we cannot start a business, we cannot stand a business unless and until we produce some goods, right? We have to produce some goods in order to earn profit, in order to sell them in the market. Third one will be sale or exchange. As I told you that we have to sell something in the market, some goods, and that is the third point. It involves sales or exchange also, because see, when a customer purchases something, it's not always necessary that they will be satisfied with the product. Maybe they are not satisfied when they return back to their home. So maybe they want exchange of that product. So it is called sales or exchange. Okay. Fourth point will be profit motive. See, this is the actually main characteristic, main feature of business. Why? Because profit is the sole motive of any business. The next one will be risk element. Risk element means, see, whenever we start a business, we have to take some risk. We have to invest some money beforehand. Then afterwards, when our business flourishes, when it's gets the success, then afterwards we get profit. But at the beginning we have to take some risk, and we have to be regular in the business. We should not take gaps in the business, like today I am doing and tomorrow I am not doing, like this. So, our next topic will be objectives of business. Okay. So, now there are some objectives, there are some goals related why we create a business, why we start a business, right? So, there are some objectives relating to it. What are the objectives? There are so many objectives. There are economic objectives, social objectives, and there are more objectives like this. But here I am only specifying the economic objectives and the social objectives. If you want more objectives and in-depth knowledge about this, please do comment and I will share it with you. So, economic objectives are profit earning. First of all, see, I already told you that the business, the primary motive of a business, the main aim of a business is profit earning. No one starts a business for, social work, or no one starts a business for just doing something like that. Okay, everyone starts a business for profit earning because they have a motive of profit earning. They want something, they want to achieve something, right? So profit earning is the main motto of any business. The next one will be market standing. See, if you are not able to stand in the market, if you are not able to survive in the market, your business will never make profit, never. Because simply you don't have that capability to stand in the market, right? So how will your business flourish? And if your business will not flourish, definitely it will not earn profit. So these objectives are interrelated to each other. If one will not happen, the other will the other will get influenced by it, affected by it. The third one will be innovation. See, as I already told you that each and every points are interconnected to each other. So if you want to stand in a market, you always have to innovate your business. You always have to give new innovations in the market according to the market style, new modern system. You cannot follow the old traditional business system. You always have to, abide by, you always have to, you always have to cope up with the changing environment. You cannot just take a baggage of your old system. Okay. So innovation is very important. Changing with the changing environment, being a dynamic type of business. The next one will be productivity. Productivity is very important in each and every field, whether you are doing a business or you are doing anything else. So productivity is the key to success. If you are not productive at your work, you will never get success. Next, we will come to social objectives. Social objectives are those objectives which we actually do for the society. So whenever you start a business, it's not always about just your profit. You don't always have to, always follow the thing which is profit earning always. No, profit earning is the motive, right? It is the main aim. I agree, but there are some social objectives also which you have to fulfill so that you will make a goodwill in the market and then your business will earn profit. Okay. So also if you want to earn profit, you have to follow those social objectives. The first one will be quality goods. See, if you will not sell quality goods, you will not get customer preference. You will not be able to make customers because one day they will purchase something from you, and if the quality is not good, they might exchange it from you, or they will return it to you. And if you will not take it back, you might you might lose your customer. They will never come back again. So you should keep in mind that your goods should be of good quality. The next one will be employment. So you should focus on employment because if you are not giving employment to people in your business, if you are taking it all single-handedly, then you are actually, taking the chances of people who are actually eligible to do. You are, not giving the employment to people. The next one will be environment-friendly practices. Environment-friendly practices are very important. The next one will be types of economic activities. There are mainly 3 types of economic activities. The first one we have discussed just now. That was business, right? So here is a small definition with example which will clarify it more. The definition is, it involves producing or buying and selling goods or services to earn profit. So what is a business? A business is production of goods and selling it into the market to earn profit. Okay. See, what is the main aim? If you are writing this question in the exam, it is, not enough to just write that business is the process of production and selling of goods. No, it is not enough. Let me tell you, it is not enough. You have to write a proper structured answer in your exam. You have to give definition, the aim, and the example as well, okay? You have to give something, some material which is actually good for the exam. So this is the proper, well-structured answer, which I think I have experienced that this answer will give you marks. It is mark scoring. So the first is definition. The second point is aim. The main aim is to earn profit. So the main aim of the business, I already told you, is to earn profit. Example, a shopkeeper selling clothes or a factory making biscuits. A shopkeeper who is selling clothes, what he is doing? He is doing a business, simple. A factory making biscuits. They are manufacturing biscuits. So what are they doing? They are doing business, okay? Clear? The next one will be profession. Profession, it involves special knowledge or skills. See, if you are starting up a business, no matter what background you belong, you can start a business if you have, a proper, well-maintained plan about it, irrespective of your skills, special knowledge, okay? You don't need those things. But if you are doing any profession, you are going into any profession, you must have to opt, you must have to take some special knowledge or skills regarding that. For example, if you want to become a doctor, if you want to become a lawyer, or if you want to become a chartered accountant, you cannot just go to a firm, you cannot just go to a clinic or chamber and just start doing operations and, doing the work which chartered accountants do. So you cannot just start that, okay, with a plan. No, you have to opt some skills, some special degrees, courses, okay? So you must have some special knowledge or skills regarding it. This is called profession. When we have to gain some special knowledge or skills regarding that particular field. Aim. What is the aim of profession? Professionals offer their services and charge a fee. So, what is the benefit for getting into a profession? The benefit of getting into a profession, the aim of getting into a profession is you gain some special knowledge or skills, and in exchange of that, you get fees for that. Okay? You get fees. You charge fees. Examples are doctors, lawyers, chartered accountants. Okay. The next one is employment. It is the major problem of our country. Employment. In employment, a person works for someone else and receives a salary or wages. So, in employment, a person works for someone else. You don't, you are not the owner of that field, that work, whatever you are doing, and you are doing under the supervision of anyone's else company or anyone else. Okay, so that is called employment. What is the aim of employment? The job can be in a school, office, hospital. So see, in schools there are some jobs. In office there are employees who do work. In hospitals, there are some people who do work, other than doctors. So these things are called employment. Example, a teacher in a school. Now, our next topic will be industry versus commerce. What is the difference between them and how can we distinguish them? Okay. First is industry. So it refers to a place where goods are produced. Industry is basically a place where goods are produced. Goods are made. Okay. For example, a car factory making cars. There is a car factory who make cars. So it is industry. A bakery making bread and cakes. There is a bakery which make cakes, breads, these things, right? So this is basically industry. Now, what is commerce? So it refers to a place where goods are brought, sold and distributed. So there is a place where goods are brought. Okay, you buy some goods, you sell it, and those goods are distributed. So that is called commerce. For example, a grocery shop selling biscuits. So grocery shop do not manufacture. It is not necessary that they have to manufacture those biscuits. They simply buy it from somewhere and then they sell into the market. Okay. So this is commerce. The delivery service bringing parcel to home. Okay. These are the things in commerce. Now, the next one will be risk in business. So as I already told you that whenever you start any business, you must have to take some risk. Okay. If you will not, you're not ready to take risk, then you cannot start a business. So some risks are natural risk, which just happens. It is not in our control. And some risks are man-made risk. So which happens because of us. Okay. So the first point will be natural calamities. See, natural calamities means earthquake, tsunami, these things. So these are not in our hands eventually. You cannot change it. Okay. You cannot stop the earthquake from coming. Okay. The next one is price changes. So this is the man-made risk, because if the market, if you are in any market and someone is changing the price in the market, then eventually your sales will decrease because they have decreased their prices and customers will go there. Okay. So price changes will influence, price changes risk are there. So this is a man-made risk. The next one is competition. Competition means, you are doing a business and there are so many other people also who are doing the same business. So you have to be unique in your field. You have to, bear some spark in your field, which is very uncommon and which makes you different, which, which makes you stand apart from the crowd. So this is actually competition. This is the risk. If you will not stand out from the crowd, you will never be able to, survive in any business, because there are cutthroat competition in this changing and modern world. The next one will be technology failures. Sometimes there are technology failures and it is unbearable to change those failures because you cannot do something. Okay. You can, it's only the option to change the technology, but it will take some time. You cannot just go into the market and buy big machineries then and there only. You have to, give some time for purchasing it. So by the time technology failures, get some risk, it affects our business. Next one will be changing fashion trends or preferences. So as I already told you, you cannot, always follow a traditional business system. You must have to change your system in order to survive in the business, because the mindset of people, the fashion of people, the trends they follow, or the preferences of people might not be same from earlier times to today. No, it will not be same always. It can change. So it's very necessary for us to uh, go through that and take feedbacks from them and work on your project. Always innovate your business, because if you will not innovate, there will be a risk of falling down, your business getting dissolved. Okay, so guys, our topic has been completed for today. So I guess we should take a quick recap. So your questions will be: number 1, define business in simple words. Number 2, name any 2 objectives of business. Number 3, what is the difference between industry and commerce? Thanks for watching. If you like my channel, like, subscribe and comment for part 2.